This week's episode of Black at Work is sponsored by. All right. Hey, coworkers. If you have a fuck you, you know what to do. Send them to us here at Black at Work Pod. Hit us up on all social media platforms at Black at Work Pod. If you want to be professional, hit us at our email, blackatworkpod@gmail.com, or you can visit our website and submit anonymously or tell us who you are. If you're brave like that, blackatworkpod.com. So our fuck you of the week, his name is Facts. Facts. Hi, ladies. Thanks for all you do. The show helps me stay up on the graveyard shift. Please keep them coming. Well, I'll get right to it. I'm a forklift driver during the wee hours of the morning. I move pallets of glass and other shit between about 3 to 4 separate warehouse locations.
Mm.
I chose this particular fuck you letter because I thought it was appropriate for the season. So, let me tell you about this one warehouse. There are moments when my cell phone, walkie talkie, CB, and electrical shit shuts down. I mean, no signal, not even the forklift works. Everything is still, and apparitions and shadowy figures begin to appear and stand around. Doors even open and close by themselves like a fucking horror movie.
Mm-mm. The fuck?
Well, a couple of nights ago was one of them nights. And when that shit happened, he said, and when that, DAT, okay? And when that shit happened, I cursed out every shadow I could see and any motherfuckers I couldn't.
You shadowy ass motherfucker. Get the fuck on, fucking shadow, Casper ass, ghost head ass nigga. Fucking shadow ass motherfucker.
Oh my gosh. Okay, and that was actually his
That was a
recording.
reenactment.
Oh my gosh. And I told every dead nigga I could think of at that moment to go after whatever motherfuckers is fucking with me.
Frederick Douglass. Tupac.
Oh my gosh.
Malcolm X.
Oh y'all. After I cursed them out, the shit stopped at least that night anyway. LOL. Now, mind you, I never mentioned this to anyone before now. Yesterday in the break room, shout out, a coworker out of the blue brought up how he was just dispatched to the same warehouse and how he hated going because the place was haunted.
Mm.
This was my confirmation. I still never mentioned this to anyone, but I gotta send my fuck you to them damn spirits at work.
Uh-uh.
Fuck you, ghost at work. LOL. First of
Y'all
all,
are funny.
come on with the trend of the spooky season and true crime. I love this Halloween. Fuck you. It's giving.
It's giving Halloween.
It is giving Halloween.
That was pretty good.
No, yeah, that was really good. I was like, when he said appropriate for the season, I don't know what I thought he meant like the holiday season.
Uh-uh.
Like Christmas,
Okay.
Thanksgiving. But I didn't think about Halloween, but oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Yeah, nah, I would be like, I'm calling my boss. Yeah.
I wouldn't go back to that area at all unless y'all just not. First of all, we're black. We don't do that. One, you ain't got to ghost me 2, 3, 4 times or prove to me that you a ghost more than once. I'm not going back out there, nigga. Like y'all gonna have to send Bill. Okay, because I'm not going. Or Jose will go.
No, but for real, and the fact that it's somebody else there that has confirmed that it's haunted,
Mm-hmm.
like it's definitely some people up in there that Didn't get their packages.
Okay, niggas be knowing. And you talking about moving glass and shit? Mm-mm. Then that so the ghost can pick up the glass, shatter it, and then take the glass and then murk me with it. Fuck
Girl, I
no.
was about to say and throw it at me.
Okay.
Heck no.
Look, black people
No,
always
sir.
coming up with
Right.
a horror film in their head. Like, you ain't finna get me,
Right.
nigga.
No, for real.
Yeah, nah. They were gonna have to find somebody else to do that route. I am just saying that would just be something I would not participate in.
Yeah, I would have to tell them like it's more than one of us that can concur about this haunted warehouse. So um that
Okay.
was hilarious.
You
So I
better
love it.
send Guillermo out there.
Okay, not Guillermo, somebody. Oh, not Guillermo. It don't matter. Send somebody, but I'm not going, Mr. Supervisor, sir. I can't do it. I can't do it. Well, if you have a fuck you, and actually continue this trend, if you have a haunted fuck you,
Okay.
send them to us here at Black at Work, and we gon' get spooked out, I guess.
And send your regular fuck yous too. We're gearing up to for November.
Yes.
So send those when y'all feel like it. So for this week's shout out, we wanted to give a shout out to our coworker Latrice. Okay, I'm not gonna give your full name or your username, sis, but she replied back to us because she shouted us out in the shade room last week. So shout out to you, Latrice. Thank you so much for
Yes.
your love, and we are so glad that you enjoyed the show. All right, guys, and now it's time for the water cooler. Unfortunately, we have breaking news outside of Gulfport, Mississippi. The Gulfport, Mississippi police are responsible for the murder of 15-year-old Jaheim McMillan. He was shot 8 times outside of a Family Dollar in Gulfport, Mississippi. Um, Witnesses to the incident say that he was not armed, that he was not, doing anything, and that he walked outside of the Family Dollar with both of his hands raised shortly before the police on site um, shot him to death. I'm assuming nothing has come out from the medical examiner, but I'm assuming the fatal blow had to have been the gunshot wound to his head. And unfortunately, just like all the other times when we are slain in the streets, his body and the aftermath of all of that went around on social media. To which the Gulfport police have responded. There have been so many videos coming mostly from his family to where they were told that they could not see him in the hospital. Um, it's just it's a lot of back and forth about this entire incident. First of all, they shot the baby in the head. He's dead. He's on the ground bleeding. And you know what these motherfuckers did? Put handcuffs on him.
Oh my God.
They handcuffed him and left him to bleed out on the ground. The police told the family that he was getting transported to USA Hospital in Mobile for surgery, emergency surgery. But he never made it. He never made it to there. They wouldn't let his family go in and see him, and they told them that he was dead and had 10 minutes to leave or they were going to call the police. Like, truly insane accounts. And I know all of that sounds unbelievable, but they actually have video to back up all of these statements. So everybody everywhere is screaming justice for Jaheim. Honestly, I lost it when I heard this because I I just can't imagine getting the news about my baby, my kid.
Mhm.
And it's like I'm so tired of us having to deal with this shit. What you got, Anessa?
I'm speechless. Like I've seen the reports about this, but I didn't know exactly what happened. But my thing is like y'all just walking around or in y'all police cars driving around trying to find a black person to murder or something, because how did he go from in the Family Dollar buying him some hot Cheetos or something? I don't, that's not what happened, but I'm saying how did he go from into the Family Dollar, walking out of the Family Dollar and getting shot in the head if there was no call about a robbery? Or like I'm just trying to figure out how the police decided to just randomly shoot him in the head. Like it just makes no sense to me.
Well, witnesses on the scene say that Jaheim was not armed. He did not come out threatening. He came out with his arms up and he was deathly afraid. That is what an eyewitness to the account said. However, the police have come out with a press conference and have said that he was armed and that's why he was shot.
Why was the police there at Family Dollar and looking for him is what I'm saying. That makes no sense to me. Like, are you just, that's like me coming out of Walmart and all of a sudden I'm getting shot for no reason. I just, I don't understand. Like, were they, I'm
I
just,
don't know. I don't
I'm
know,
just
and
dumb.
honestly, I don't care if he was armed. You know who the fuck else? You know who the fuck else was armed? Dylan Roof. Y'all took him into custody.
Okay.
You know who the fuck else was armed? George Zimmerman. That nigga was armed when y'all took him. The nigga that killed the people over at the Tops grocery store in New York, that motherfucker was armed. So I don't want to hear no bullshit about y'all can't take people who are armed, or if he's posing a threat, give him the same just due as that y'all give these other crackers.
But the thing is, was he even posing a threat? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, it just makes,
According to witnesses, he was not. According to witnesses, he looked so scared, and I can't even.
I
I
don't
can't.
know. I can't either. Like a 14-year-old, a 14-year-old baby, and then you shot him. You felt that threatened where you shot him in the head.
And then handcuffed him.
I can't with the
I hope
story.
all of y'all get y'all asses beat. I'm talking slavery style, like for real. Everybody that's responsible for this, I don't care if he was armed. Like, obviously, if he was armed at 15 at a Dollar Tree or a Dollar Family Dollar, obviously he's troubled
Lord.
youth and needs a big brother, a sister, or something, not a bullet to his fucking head. So I hope that they get to the bottom of this. To me, honestly, I don't even care. Even if he was there robbing the place, you still could have apprehended him without murdering him.
Absolutely.
And that's all I got on that. This is actually a sad ass.
Oh my gosh, more sad
Girl,
news
more
for
sad news. Cynthia Bailey and her husband Mike have decided to
her? Child. This ain't
look.
sad,
No,
right?
let me not even act like I give a fuck about this for real. Like, I mean, I feel bad for Cynthia, but I'm just like, damn, everybody relationship ain't making it these days. Not mine though. I'm doing good.
Mine didn't either, child. Baby, listen. It is breaking up season.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Period.
y'all doing it backwards. Like, you supposed to be coming in for the fall, not coming out.
We're supposed to be cuddle season,
Okay, it's
friend.
cuffing season, and
Cuffing season.
but Mike, he already out on the prowl. I saw him with a video giggling and kicking with a bunch of white bitches. So he back on the scene with the gangster lean, and I guess Cynthia is I don't know what she doing, staying beautiful and still having a fine ass baby daddy.
Girl, first of all, I do not feel bad for Cynthia, Miss Chill, because she was so chill.
Okay.
I just feel like you did all of this, Cynthia. You went and had this lavish wedding during the pandemic when it was not safe.
Mm-mm.
You did all of this. You moved to LA for this dude. You got off of the show for this dude. Like, all for you to get a divorce. Here's my thing. Don't get married again, Cynthia. It didn't last with Peter. It didn't last. At this point, it's uses. I'm I'm just saying, what is up with Cynthia where she can't keep a
Oh.
man?
Mm.
Lord, I'm done
Ooh.
with. That's it.
Why?
That's
First
it.
of
That's
all, why
all.
is it her fault? It could be him. He could be a major hoe. Let's not blame
I mean,
Cynthia.
I'm just saying, Peter didn't work. She got a divorce. She's been divorced. I mean, in the last,
Maybe
come
she just
on.
doesn't pick good men.
Or maybe she's just not meant to be married.
Mm.
Or maybe she's not marriage
Ooh,
material. I don't know. I just feel like she don't
damn.
need to just just
Just,
chill. Chill, literally. Cynthia,
Anessa
chill.
say, hang it up, sis.
For
This
real,
ain't your
please.
game. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the January 6th committee, whoever these niggas are, they unanimously voted. First of all, pause. Why do we have a whole ass committee assigned to these one group of niggas committing a crime? Just send their asses to jail. Why do we need a separate committee? Anyway, I genuinely don't know nothing about this. I don't give a f about politics. And it's gonna come out right now as I report this to you. No, this is not a report. We have the water cooler. Anyway, well, the January 6th committee, whoever these niggas are, they unanimously voted, and apparently their votes matter. But they
White lives matter,
okay,
friend.
apparently they votes matter, but they unanimously voted to subpoena former President Trump to testify about the attack on the U.S. Capitol, as if this nigga gonna get up there and tell the truth. What you got in there, sir?
As if he's gonna get up there and tell the truth, yes, and as if they're going to do something and send him to jail
Okay,
because they're not.
this is a show.
It
Y'all just
is.
want to waste our tax dollars, our time, and our money. Put together a whole motherfucking committee who has to vote on who has to testify. What is this? What kind of law making up shit is this? This don't even sound real. Y'all made this up this year. But anyway, he ain't
Girl.
telling the truth. And even if he did, y'all gonna find any
Mm-hmm.
excuse to not arrest him.
Mm-hmm. That part. At this point, call Andy Cohen and get him get some cameras there because y'all is playing. Like you said, it's a show.
Yeah. Speaking of niggas putting on the show, I don't know why Genuine is in the news.
Oh.
First of all, oh man, y'all remember how fine Genuine was? Now I'm
What?
not gonna be the one to say he was fine, because to me, in my opinion, he still is fine, even in his older age. Like I was still getting them jeans, but it is clear and apparent that he is older. He's moving and grooving like a dad. He got the whole dad bod
Not like a
situation.
dad.
He got
Oh.
the whole dad bod situation. Like he is the coke in LA. I'm not. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm not accusing him of doing no coke, but his eyes have been bugged out for months, and nobody has said anything about it. Anyway,
Shut up. I am done.
I ain't lying. So anyway, Genuine is in the news, guys, because he passed out recently after holding his breath in a tank of water while preparing for a Chris Angel magic show.
Why?
So this nigga said he was just gonna be Houdini, evil, like no, that's a stunt, nigga. What you okay? When people was making fun of him dancing, because people getting on him about his dancing lately.
Girl,
He
yes.
talking about he feeling like he bullied and all of that shit. But why do you keep doing shit to make people make fun of you? Like you want to get flamed. Because why are you doing like nothing about you and your career says magic show, bruh. What are you doing? And then you almost die. What if you had died? That would have been so fucking stupid. We would have been like, y'all, Genuine passed. How he passed? He was preparing for a magic show.
Rewind and pause. I'm sick of you. I am sick of it.
Genuine, just give us the hits and nothing else. We don't need to see you at Chris Angel's magic show. Like, and none of the people in the audience even know who the fuck you are. I'm what you got in this? I'm done with this.
I have nothing. Literally, I am just. This is hilarious because that is so true. Like I'm still on the pack on the
And you
on the
risking your life to be Houdini?
First of all, I don't even know who Chris Matthew, whatever the dude name
Chris
is. I don't
Angel.
even know Chris Angel. I don't even know who he is. Um, I just
Wait a minute.
it's
The shade room they hella petty gonna post this picture of him with his arms crossed like he in a casket.
who runs the shade
Some shady
room?
bitches.
Girls, some shady folks. Nah, yeah. I can't believe Genuine actually thinks he's being bullied. Like, boy, this is all for laughs. You doing this? Will you expect us not to laugh at this? This is comical at this point. Like, I don't know. I just
Oh man.
he's like you say, he's just like a dad. Like you telling your daddy, like, Daddy, get off of social media and just stop, just quit.
Please, Dad, get off. Log off, Dad. Next, let's talk about this low down dusty nigga, Nia Long husband. Look, we ain't even giving him no name no more. Well, his mistress has been revealed. And her name, first of all, she's 34, which I, oh my God, girl. I can't believe this chick is younger than me. Not by this face. But her name is Kathleen Nemo Lynch. And the reason why the Celtics found out is because her husband heard a conversation between her and Ame on their nanny cam, their ring cam, and he reported their affair to the basketball team front office people. I am just appalled. I knew it was a white bitch. I knew she was ugly as fuck.
Hmm.
I knew she couldn't hold a candle, a stick, a pen, a top, a pencil, a feather, a leaf, a blow stick, a piece of gum, a knife, a hairbrush. She can't hold shit next to Nina Long and be looking like any motherfucking thing. And just the Negro audacity for you to cheat on this beautiful black queen for Helter Skelter. What you got in this?
Like she literally looks like the picture that I saw. It looks like a 2008 high school selfie picture that you took with your friend on the basketball court. Like, this is what you went and cheated on me along with? Like,
She looked like
where?
that
For
the
what?
bride off of Nightmare Before Christmas. And it's not even about her looks. Like, I mean, we can clown her looks all day. We clowning her looks because we sensitive. But it's
It's
just
not.
it's just
Right.
it's too much of this. Like, what's really going on when you are literally married to someone as beautiful and as talented, and there's something inside of you that just is fucked up, especially if this is the route you go and play it. Like, I just
It was worth all that for her. Like, was it worth ruining your family for her? For what's her name? Lynch? Miss Lynch?
Kathleen, and she's a Mormon, and she's married with three
Girl,
kids on her
stop.
own. Not that you went and fucked Heather.
She's married, right? I'm about to say Housewives of Salt Lake City. What? Like literally, Heather, girl.
Yeah.
The girl is married, so she's
She's married with three kids. Her husband is the one that told the team about the affair. because he heard a conversation that they were having on the ring cam.
I have, and then the audacity to not be just you don't have no slickness about you, sis. Like,
And we heard that
what?
she was helping Nina move to Boston, and she was really really close to the family. So
Shut up.
yeah, this just kind of sucks. And girl,
Oh, wait.
honestly,
I would have to drag her. I'm sorry. Like, I would still be like, don't be like, oh well, the people always want to drag the girl. No, he would get his due. I would drag him,
mhm.
but I would really drag her because you probably been in my house. You probably been around my kids. Like, ugh, girl,
Ugh,
you cannot trust. Oh
ugh.
my god, you can't trust him as far as you can throw him.
And shame on you, Ame. Like, ugh. Like, not you fumbled the bag, but for
Kathleen.
tater chips and dip.
And she ain't got it ain't no dip. Where's the dip? She just a potato. She ain't even I wouldn't even give her the the worthiness or whatever I'm trying to say of
She
being a potato
a
chip.
Frito Lay scoop, but the half the scoop fell off in the bag.
Girl. Like what? Ugh.
She's not giving, not even for a white girl. And for you to just throw it all away for this is just really, really, really sad. And again, niggas is taking huge L's on account of you. They'll never recover because this is just really fucking bad.
We stand for Nia at the end of the day. Shout out to Nia.
All right. In our final story this week, Nuri Martinez, who is a Los Angeles City Council president, has resigned because she was caught on tape calling her fellow city councilman's adopted black son a little monkey and suggesting that he needs his ass beat.
No, bitch, you need your ass beat.
I mean, that's what she said. So it was a tap. I mean, somebody was recording her obviously, and she didn't know. And basically, she's talking about how they were on some type of float or something, and oh, they were at on a parade float. They were on a parade float, and his son was bouncing all around, probably just being a regular child. And if his
Mm.
parents are white, he really is acting an ass in public because they don't, Billy, Billy. So a black ass kid raised by one of them, he probably was cutting up. But anyway, she said that he needed his ass beat because he was cutting up too bad. And days passed actually when this recording was released, and homegirl was still on social media posting about elections and talking about this and that or whatever. And then today her cheetah face ass decided to resign, and good riddance, because we don't understand this hairline, no way. And I'm sure the Los Angeles people of the city deserves way better than your thin-lipped, crusty face, narrow nose head, looking like an oblong face head ass. What you got, Anessa?
How do I come back from these reads?
Girl, I'm sick of Black
No, but
USA.
seriously, like I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it, sis. Like the nerd. First of all, how you gonna be talking about what's her name? What is the lady's name? Because
Nuri
I don't want to be racist.
Nuri Martinez.
Okay, Nuri.
And I know you ain't talking about nobody kids black because I be seeing y'all kids in the grocery store
Girl, and that's exactly what I was about to say, Maria.
running up and down the aisles, okay? With they Easter dresses on.
Come on here in your quinceanera dress on. Let's be clear. Girl, that makes me mad because first of all, I know this. I don't know she, but I know you got it. Be the ones that be talking about other people's kids that
Mhm.
got the kids.
Mhm.
That kids is worse than that because that child probably wasn't even doing it. They was probably enjoying their stuff on the floor,
Right.
just being a little normal. I don't know how old the little boy was, but being a normal 5, 6 year old, kids do kids things like, and she over there just trying to. stereotype and make him just, because I listened to the recording and she was just really just trying to make him seem like she really wanted to say that nigga was,
Right.
just like
That's
I
what she really wanted to say.
yes, she really wanted to say that.
So
Like,
bad.
girl, y'all don't act, y'all are not the brightest and shiniest little kids either. Like, girl, sit down and have several seats because I'm sure your child is not the best. And I know for a fact that child was probably not up there, cutting a rug. Like, he was probably being a normal child. Like, so I'm glad somebody was recording her. Shout out to that shady person that was recording her, that didn't secretly liked her but was kikiing at her comments while she was giving the tea, and exposed her ass, because that's ridiculous.
It's a
Like,
nasty game of politics.
it sure is.
Mm-mm,
She got what she deserved. Like,
pretty much.
period.
Well, that's all we have for the water cooler, guys. Let's take a quick break. Okay, guys, this week's first of all, let can I give a shout out to y'all for telling us that y'all love these true crime episodes. I we
Yes,
love that y'all love these.
we
And
do.
we're back with another. Okay, this is week 3 of our True Work Crime series for spooky season. And this person today, where do I even begin? Okay.
Uh-oh.
This person today is the epitome of one of them niggas that be like, I'ma kill a motherfucking ass
Uh-oh.
and mean it, okay?
And did
And
it.
did.
Indeed.
So let me take y'all on this crazy journey of a story, and I hope y'all can keep up because it's wild. The case is wild. She actually had a court date today,
Mm.
and we're gonna talk about it. So her name is Ray Rice.
Why, first of all, why you keep coming with these names? Rokisha, Roshita, Rai, baby, listen.
Right.
Listen.
Okay. I really need to pick a pronunciation of her name and stick with it. So I'm gonna say Raissa. I'm gonna say Raissa. It's pronounced R-A. I'm sorry, it's spelled Raissa. Raissa. Anessa.
Child. Come on, names.
Okay.
I can't deal with it.
Her name is Raissa Kanye. Oh shit.
Lord. And she related to Kanye? Lord, we know this about to go. We already know how this
Oh
about to
my
go,
gosh.
co-workers.
Okay. I was not able to find any information about her online. And I like that. Like, I like a secretive bitch. So, but we do know that she was born in 1988 and she's given cancer from this story. I'll let y'all decide. But she is 34 years old and a graduate of Georgia State University's College of Business. She received her master's degree in information systems and audit control. And that was after she received her bachelor's in professional accounting and finance.
She's smart.
Hmm. She was also a treasurer of Delta Epsilon Iota.
Hmm.
Now, that ain't a part of the Divine Nine. So let me know if that's some white people shit. Let me know, but that might be like a honors. I should have
Yeah,
looked it
that's
up,
what it
but
sounds like. It's okay.
I didn't care that much. But yeah, so she was a part of Delta Epsilon Iota, and according to her LinkedIn profile, she was the
Not LinkedIn, baby.
she was the CEO and president of her own company called Kanye Corp. So it's spelled Kenge. Kenge Corp. Is it Kenge?
Kenge. What?
Kenge.
Yeah, Kenya. Yeah, probably.
Okay, so her name is Raissa Kengne, and she was the
Hmm.
CEO of her own company, Kanye Corp. And she started working, quote unquote, for Kanye Corp after she quit her real job. So she worked for a company called BDO. This company is located in Atlanta, Georgia, and it's an
Mm, Lord. It's giving scammer.
oh, y'all, it's so funny because Anessa never knows like what these stories are, what I'm gonna talk about. She's listening like y'all are. Okay.
Child.
So the company is in Atlanta and it's an accounting and consulting firm where she worked as an IT manager all the way up until November of 2021. She ended up quitting the job in November of 21 because she had concerns about fraud.
I told y'all.
It's unclear how long she worked for BDO, but she claims that she found repeated evidence of audits that were not being performed correctly at the company. And she claims she told this to her boss, Wesley Freeman, who was director of the IT unit. During this time, she complained a lot to the company that there was a lot of fraud going on. And according to her, they ignored her claims. So she filed a lawsuit against them. She said in her lawsuit that the company ignored her concerns, and when she refused to drop it, they later started harassing her. So
Mm.
she says, okay? She claimed that the company offered her a 12% raise, which to her was the final straw. She took the raise as a bribe to be quiet about the fraud, and she left the company on November 18th, 2021. Pause. First of all, baby, why do we give a fuck? Like, are you fucking serious? You care this deep? First of all, if y'all committing fraud and everybody here is okay with it, bitch, I'm legally blind. As long as y'all paying me, I'm
Uh-uh.
just, I mean, am I a sworn officer of the law to be up in this motherfucker like, oh, I'm participating in fraud? Hey, I did my just due. I told the police about it. I told the manager about it. I'm not I'm not the motherfucking Superman of fraud in corporate America. What am I supposed to do? Come in here slaying niggas like, y'all committing fraud? Like, fuck it. If they don't want to do nothing about it, then that would have been on them. What you think, Vanessa?
I mean, I'm with her. Now, I'm not with her because I don't really know her yet. I don't know the full story. But if I were doing some audits and I saw some fraudulent activity, now me on the other hand, I might bring it up and be like, "Do y'all notice this?" And then if they like, "No, we don't really notice this," and I'm like, "Okay, I got some discernment. I realize that they acting like they don't notice it, but they notice it for real." Then I'm gonna quit my job and go find me another job because I'm not trying to be tied up in no fraudulent
I
activity.
mean, and that's literally what I would do. Like if it
Yeah,
bothered me that bad,
that much.
after
Yeah.
I've crossed all my T's, dotted my I's, made sure
Mm-hmm.
everything that I was doing was noted, made sure that every conversation that I had about this being fraud was made, accounted for, reported to everybody that needs to be reported, and I'm still collecting my salary every 15th and 31st. I okay, like I'm gonna just, if I'm so bothered, if I can't sleep at night, I'm just gonna
Mm-hmm.
go apply for
Another job.
another job and just be talking shit about them on LinkedIn like she ended up doing. But I'm just gonna be talking shit about them like them fraud ass niggas, like they doing fraud over there. I've been saying that. Like who in me? Who in me to be the fraud, corporate fraud, vigilante
Fraud police.
justice? Like, girl, I would have let this
She
go.
loved her job, friend, clearly.
Girl, ain't that much
Oh,
love in the world. Okay, back to the story. So Raisa also contacted Channel 11 Alive. Shout out to Atlanta 11 Alive.
right.
Did you watch
Hey.
11 Alive with them? Okay, shout out to 11 Alive. But she contacted them also and let them know that BDO was committing fraud, which, they didn't pick up the story. But again, that would have been one of the things that I did just to make sure my hands were clean and moved on with my
Mm-hmm.
life. So she eventually ended up filing hundreds of pages of court documents over the past 2 years, seeking justice against claims of harassment and fraud. Here's where things get a bit more complicated, guys. So she lives in this luxury apartment condo complex in Midtown Atlanta. Is
Mm,
is Midtown a nice area?
mm-hmm.
Really? You gotta have a
Depending on what, it's like Uptown Dallas.
okay. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay. So you gotta have
Yeah,
money. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Well, it's located at 1280 West Peachtree.
Damn, we got the address. Hold on, friend.
Mm-hmm. So Raisa is living in this condo. And during the time in which she is reporting case
Child.
during the time in which she is reporting fraud going on at her work,
Mm,
her
I'm sorry. I just already know it. I'm sick of Racer already. I'm just sick of her.
during the time that she's reporting fraud going on at her work, her apartment gets ransacked and
I'm
robbed.
sure.
Mhm.
Okay, Tim. What was his name from last week?
After Race's home was burglarized, she alleged that the property manager at 1280 West Peachtree made a key copy to her apartment and let representatives from BDO inside her home, in which they came in and stole documents and evidence that the company was committing fraud.
Oh Lord.
I mean, this is what she says.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
she she also filed a lawsuit against the property management company. Okay.
She doing a lot of. This is costing a lot of money for you to sue all these people.
I'm
Uh,
so glad that you brought that up because she was getting to the end of her rope, and that's when things really took a turn. She was running out of money, and she actually
mm.
acted as her own attorney during these lawsuits, unable to find anyone who would represent her long and complicated claims against both the job and the property management company in which she lived. She also tried to find a lawyer in DC and included in one of her court documents a plane ticket in which she just randomly took a trip out there, I guess to hit the ground and find a lawyer. Like she probably was in the streets like, "Can you help
Girl.
me? Can you help me? Anybody, please. My company's committing fraud and I care a whole motherfucking lot and I need somebody to represent me." Like I don't know why this was so important to her. But anyway,
I don't feel like it is, but I'm about to find out.
so in the break-in, she alleged that her phone and computer were hacked. She also said that they were harassing her and making her feel intimidated, knowing that her family lived outside of the country and she had nobody here for her. She also claimed several times in the lawsuit that she feared for her life.
From BDO?
Hmm.
Mm.
I mean, she says that she caught them committing fraud, and they were trying to hush her up with 12% of her salary.
What fraud is this that you seeing, sis? Like, what is your job title at this company? I'm trying to figure out where is the auditing fraudulent activity that you're finding.
She was an IT audit manager at this
I don't
company.
even know what the fuck that is. Kanye, whatever your name is. I
She also alleged that the BDO broke into her office. They broke into her condo more than once. And she claims that the property manager, 60-year-old Michael Shiners, is the one who gave them access to her apartment. So she actually filed several police reports. And in one, she's quoted as saying, "Someone broke into my home. They opened the safe. They broke the safe. took evidence that I had in my safe. And she continued to question the Atlanta police as to why any of her incidents weren't being listed as a burglary or a crime and why no further investigations took place. She also complained and said that the property manager, Michael Shriners, blocked the police from being able to see camera footage of the alleged break ins. And yeah, so it's a lot going on here. She's also accusing her neighbors of being in on some of these break ins. Like, she feels like BDO has niggas spying on her. What do you think, Anessa?
I really feel like my conspiracy is not right about this. Like I feel like she's planning all this on purpose to get some money. I mean, I don't know. I just don't feel like there's no way this lady is this invested in the fact that this company is this fraudulent unless you just really love to be an IT auditor or whatever her job title is.
Girl,
Like, it makes no sense to me. Or you got some real anxieties, sis, not to, throw shade at anybody because I got anxiety. But I'm saying, like, for you to be just really thinking, oh, these people watching me, these people, like, what?
it sounds like that's the thing about this whole case. It sounds like either somebody, well, first of all, this whole thing sounds like an episode of Scandal.
For
And it
real.
sounds like either someone is fucking paranoid and
That's what it
just
is. Yeah.
crazy based on that, whatever textbook definition crazy based on that,
Mm-hmm.
or these motherfuckers are really doing this shit to her and making her look like she's crazy. So that, I
True.
mean,
Maybe so. So they can continue they so they continue they fraudulent activity.
y'all let us know what y'all think. So let me go ahead and continue. Okay. So all of this shit is happening. She has hundreds of pages filed, lawsuits, all of these police reports. She's constantly reporting that BDO is sending people to harass her. She's reporting phone calls. She says that she's getting unsolicited phone calls. And she says that it's BDO. Basically, they're making her life hell, is what she's saying. So she's literally at the end of her rope. It's August 2022. She has been out of work and CEO of her own business for 4 months now. And I guess it just was not hitting.
Mm.
So on the morning of August the 22nd of this year, a couple weeks ago, actually.
Girl, not a couple months ago. Hold on.
Okay. Miss Kanye. I'm actually going to call her that. Miss Kanye went to the condo in which she lived at 1280 West Peachtree Street around 1:45 p.m., where Mr. Michael Shiners was in the office working. Now remember, Michael Shiners is the 60-year-old property manager at her apartment complex or her condo complex.
So she took a lunch break. She left work, took a lunch break, and went back to her
Oh no,
condo.
she's not working. You remember she's her own CEO.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, so
Okay,
she
so she don't live there no more.
no, she still live there.
Okay,
So she
moseyed on
she
downstairs.
put her hair in a ponytail and put on her stripe, and
Put on her
she
bonnet.
put on a striped turtleneck in August. This is fucking weird. And went
It was
downstairs.
cold in the building, child.
Okay, in Atlanta,
Yeah.
and went downstairs and shot Mr. Michael Shiners, and he was found dead at the scene of the crime. After that, she took a cab over to her old job at BDO. And this actually wasn't that far away. The job was located at 1100 Peachtree Street in a prominent skyscraper building close to the Colony Square. And she went to her old job and killed her old manager, Mr. Wesley Freeman. He was 41.
Girl, stop.
She shot him and she also shot the property manager. After she left the scene of the crime where she shot her managers. So she shoots her property manager first, 60-year-old Michael Shiners, and then leaves there in a cab and very calmly takes her ass to work down the street and walks in there, shoots her former manager, Michael Freeman, leaves, catches another cab to the airport.
Mm-mm.
To the airport
Not Hartsfield
at
Jackson,
Hartsfield,
where I'm on
Jackson.
my way to in the morning.
Okay. Okay. Shout out to ATL. You
Girl,
better be careful.
you so better,
Okay, cause
baby. I'm scared
so
now.
she shot the property manager at 1:45 and was apprehended at the airport at 4 o'clock, literally on the dot. And Atlanta police used Atlanta's network security cameras. I wonder what that's all them cameras and shit on the street, y'all. But that's how they found her
Hmm.
ass. They just tracked her on the camera. They saw where she got in the cab and just used cameras going straight to the
Shut
airport. But
up.
bitch, first of all, you really thought that you was gonna be able to shoot these niggas, catch a cab, get on a plane, and go where, baby? Where was you going?
Girl, she was on her way to Kanye, to Kanye's house.
Okay.
Baby, she was on her way out of the country because she was like, she's about to hide, but girl, that was not gonna happen. Yeah, no.
Yeah. So she has not made any public statements. A lot of what has come out about the case is solely based on the lawsuits that she ended up filing in relation to all of this shit going on. But I be a motherfucker. Like, you really killed your boss, bitch.
Girl, she killed the. They must have. Okay, I really thought that this story was going in a different direction. Like, I literally thought she was like coming up with all these lawsuits and doing all this because behind the scenes she was really taking some money or really doing some fraudulent activity, and so she was trying to like cover her tracks. Like, they really must have been fucking with her.
Okay, I like that. Okay, so now the real story actually sound like some shit Tyler Perry came up with, but what you just did there, baby, that's giving East Side.
Girl, I thought that was the. I just knew. That's why I was. That's why I was side eyeing in the beginning because I'm like, this girl is really just like doing all this to come up with. Oh man, they was really messing with her.
And
BDO.
you know what's funny though? Like her mug shots and shit, it all she looks like
Does she?
like she looked like she might kill a bitch. Like
Or was she really paranoid, like you said, and really just like thinking something was going on when something really wasn't? Or was she in her head?
I
Or
don't know, but she had a
what
court
the
date.
heck?
She had a court date today. Today is Thursday, the 13th. So she had a court date today in which her bail was denied. And
What?
yes. So I don't think that she's getting out, but there has not been any talk about her having a mental health eval. And I think that's kind of fucked up because if she was white, that'd be the first thing they say is, "Oh, let's see
Hmm.
what her childhood was like and all of this stuff."
Of course.
Obviously, y'all don't give a fuck. They just she killed two white niggas, so they want her under the jail, girl. But anyway, that's the story of Race of Kanye.
Raisa Kanye.
um
Oh,
so Anessa, if if this had happened to you and you decided, like, let's just say that you crazy enough to decide that you was gonna kill these niggas, how would you have did it and how would you have got away with it?
girl, not how to get away with murder. Listen, I'm so afraid of jail and the police. I am scared. Like, I am scared of anything. Like, if the police come up behind me while I'm in the car, I'll be like, do I got something on me? I don't even smoke. Do I got
Uh-uh.
am I a criminal? Like, that's how anxious I am. So I don't even know. But I just feel like I definitely, after I shot them, I definitely wouldn't have went to Camp Creek and got on the
Okay, I would not have
got
Ubered.
on Camp Creek and got to Hartsfield Jackson Airport. Like that wouldn't have happened, especially if her bosses were white. Like, baby, you know they gonna get to you. They gonna get to you real quick, sis. But I don't know. I really don't know. Like, I'm not. I don't have a criminal mind. Like, I'm not a. Oh my god. Like, I don't know what I would have done, but I probably wouldn't have went straight. Like, I know for a fact I wouldn't have went straight to the airport. Like, I probably went to some nigga trap house or something. Like,
Right.
hide me.
Had a
Like,
getaway car, like, that would have been way smarter
yeah,
to just drive.
yeah.
I don't know,
Like, she was easily tracked.
maybe not because they was tracking her in the car anyway. Let me think.
I I just want to know. I know you didn't ask me this, but I just really want to know like her thought process on like were they really doing fraud? Did they really were they really trying to just like were they coming for her? Or was she just like that spooked out to work? Because why am I getting locked up if I'm like doing self-defense? You know what I'm saying? But I mean I know they have to prove that. I don't know. It's just crazy to me. This took a turn for me that I just wasn't expecting.
I don't know. See, and that's what they be wanting you to think. They be wanting you to think niggas is crazy. So everybody be like, ooh, she crazy. Do 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 do. BDO ain't doing shit. Maybe she decided, like, okay, I have said that these niggas is committing fraud. Ain't nobody listening to me. So let me kill these niggas so that this could get some attention and they can know that fraud is going on here. But you know what I want to know so bad? What was fraudulent? And it better not fucking be
Mm-hmm.
no bullshit ass numbers or nothing. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I better hear about millions, billions of funds. Do Brett Favre work there? Like that's what I want to know. Is that who's getting where you're trying to tell us back in August that this is the Brett Favre situation and when he getting $1 million worth of welfare benefits or something? Like it got to be something this big and this deep. And if it was this big and this deep, bitch, why didn't you put that on social media? You made a post anyway talking about they doing fraud, they doing fraud. What is the fraud, Kanye? Like just like this nigga talking about white lives matter. They don't understand my meaning. What is the meaning? Like you're not explaining shit. You're making all these accusations and not telling us shit. We you talking about fraud. What is fraudulent? Like, that's what
And again, it's never that serious. Like, get you another job to where you couldn't sleep at night. Like, oh my gosh, they're just so mad that they're frauding these clients out of their money or whatever it was. Like, it's never that serious to where you go and kill them. Like, you that fucked up about it
but
about something that's not even your company.
I
Like,
am curious though about these break-ins. Like, were these real break-ins or where she's just paranoid about it or like cuz that's the only thing about this case that I really can't wrap
mm-hmm.
my head around. Like, did somebody really
Yeah,
break into her house? Is there evidence on a camera that we don't know about? And if there is evidence on security cam footage, would that help her case at all?
I feel like that would.
Yeah, if I'm a lawyer for her, I'm definitely looking into that. But right now, she ain't got no lawyer. Okay, I watched her arraignment today. She was sitting there by her lonesome, still representing herself. So I don't know if any.
That don't look good, honestly.
I hope that they don't just throw her to the crazy man and they actually try to listen to what she says. But again, if she really had something to write home to mom about, why didn't you just say what it is so it could just be out and you wouldn't be looking like an asshole for killing niggas over it? Like, what is the secret?
She taking a page out of Crystal's book from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Like Crystal, like, oh, it's just some deep dark secret. Come to find out, it wasn't nothing. Like she was lying the whole time. So I don't know. I hope that and like literally, like we're saying, it could be both sides. It could be they're really after her and they really breaking in and like she's found them out, so they're trying to come for her and kill her. And so she got self-defense and was killed them before they got her. Or it could be she's like literally paranoid and I don't know, like, but I hope Kanye
Tyler Perry
Is
ain't got shit on our writing abilities, bitch. Didn't we break that shit down, bitch?
hello.
Y'all know y'all want to watch that show. So Raisa Kanye faces felony murder charges, aggravated assault, false imprisonment. I wonder what that's about, and other charges. Michael Shiner's passed away. Now he was the property manager. She also shot someone else inside the property management office, and his name was Michael Horn, but he survived the shooting. But her manager Wesley Freeman was also murdered. So she actually shot three people, killed two, and now the 34-year-old is facing felony murder charges, aggravated assault, false imprisonment, and other charges.
Girl, what?
All right. Well, that's all for our true work crime this week. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed that. And let's take a break.
I talk shows like the Wendy Show, recaps to your favorite shows, new music. Have you heard of those? Spilling tea in the break room, a kiki in the break room. It's time for the break room. It's time for the break room. It's time for the break room. Damon Wayans and Damon Wayans Jr., so let me say Damon Wayans Sr. and Damon Wayans Jr., are starring in a father son comedy for CBS. It has not been released as to when this show will be coming out. It doesn't have a name yet, but they are both executive producers on the show, along with another executive producer. It's supposed to be about a radio host who takes in his adult son in his 40s. So that's kind of all we know about that. But I'm interested in finding out about. I love the Wayans. So I love My Wife and Kids. That's probably the last time we seen Damon Wayans. I think he was in another show with Damon Wayans Jr. But I love My Wife and Kids. I love the Wayans. So anything they do, I'm gonna support.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch this because I know it's gonna be funny as hell.
Yeah, so I'll keep y'all posted on when it's coming out. And speaking of new television series, Kiki Palmer has a new digital channel coming out called Key TV.
Okay.
Okay. Why make you want to say okay after that? Key
Literally. We both said it at the same time.
right. So, the digital channel will launch like actually soon on November 3rd, according to Variety. And Kiki Palmer went on Instagram and said, "Well, first of all, the digital channel, it's a platform for creators. Not sure what all it'll entail. I'm sure it'll be like different series or talk shows, whatever it is. I
Okay.
like Kiki Palmer. She's a fellow Virgo, but
Okay. Shout out.
yes,
Listen, we might go on over there and see what we could do with Kiki.
okay, that's what I was thinking for Kiki. If you got podcasts,
Okay,
okay.
if you starting a key podcast TV.
Hello.
I'm just playing.
But she did go to Instagram and say, I've been doing this for 20 years, but this is what I'm most proud of. Y'all always say I keep a job. Now I'm making sure we all got one. She went on to say other stuff, but she's like looking out
Shout
for
out to
people.
Kiki. Love Kiki.
Yeah, shout out for people. Kiki, I do love Kiki. And she is Miss Keep a Job, Kiki. So some new movies that y'all should be on the lookout for. I'm so excited for this movie to come out. The Teal movie, the true story of Mamie Teal Mobley's journey
Mm.
to get justice for her son, Emmett Till. We all know the story. Emmett Till was lynched in 1955. It is in select theaters tomorrow, which is October 14th, and in theaters everywhere next Friday, October 21st. So please check that out. Like Jasmine Sullivan is on the soundtrack for the movie. Like the movie is gonna be really good. Whoopi Goldberg plays Mamie Till Mobley's mother, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that. But it looks like it's gonna be a really good movie. Like I'm definitely gonna see it. I'm definitely gonna report back to y'all.
Yeah, it looks good. I'm not gonna watch it like right away. Like cause stuff like that, honestly,
Yeah.
I have to like set myself up for it. I gotta do some self-care, some spiritual work
No, seriously.
before
Yeah.
I mentally sit down to indulge stuff like that. So I have to be in a certain space.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, well, y'all check that out. Also, it's spooky season, so Halloween comes out Friday tomorrow.
What?
It's
Wait,
fine.
wait.
Halloween, Michael Myers.
Girl, shut the fuck up.
Girl, another one, okay?
I was about to say, how many is this the 30th?
Girl, listen, it's finally ending, supposedly. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't watched it for a while, but it's spooky season. Go see Michael Myers doing the same thing he's been doing for the past 30 years, child.
Michael, give it up. If you ain't
Give
killed,
it
if you ain't
up.
killed all the niggas that you want to kill in all of
I
these
am
motherfucking
telling you,
years, you just need to give it up, bruh.
Jamie Lee Curtis been trying to kill her brother for 30 years.
She needs to give it up too. Cause bitch, you're not good at this. You need to hire a professional, get somebody else in.
Girl, not her. Baby, look, do what Tim, what's his name? Why I
Tim
can't think of
Norman.
Miss Sweetie Pie. Get Tim Norman's people. Actually, nah,
Nah, cause you're gonna get caught.
they wasn't good. Right, for real. But again, y'all, if y'all like movies, y'all know I told y'all about Smile, I think last week or the week before that. If y'all like scary movies, go see Halloween, child. Speaking of movies, I do want to give a shout out to a couple of anniversaries that have happened. Brown Sugar hit 20 years. Sanaa Lathan and Tay Diggs. 20 years ago, a couple days ago, Brown Sugar premiered. Like, this is literally making me old. Brown Sugar was, do you like Brown Sugar? That's like one of my,
I've never seen it.
we gonna take Dana's black card,
Oh,
which I think is
shit,
impossible.
girl, listen.
Dana, you ain't seen Brown Sugar?
Girl, I ain't seen Purple Rain either.
I've seen Purple Rain. I love Purple Rain. But Brown Sugar, Queen Latifah, Sanaa Lathan, Tay Diggs, most Dev.
I've never seen Love Jones.
Oh yeah, yeah. We gotta vote. We gotta. Okay,
I've
friend.
never
Now,
seen Best Man.
what? Yeah. Hold on. You've never seen The Best Man?
No.
I'm logging off. I'm leaving. I'm not recording no more. I can't. Friend.
I know,
Okay,
girl. I know.
we have to get a glass of
I don't know
wine.
what it is. I there was a whole period of nigga movies that I just missed.
Not nigga move.
Like, what was I
No,
doing in the 2000s?
but even now, like I'll watch Brown Sugar and The Best Man. Like I'll watch The Best Man but that's okay, y'all. This okay. Don't come for Dana. Me and Dana gonna get a glass of wine. We're gonna keep her kids with her man, and we are going to watch The Best Man and Brown Sugar. We have a movie night.
You heard that, babe? You babysitting. Okay.
For real. But also another I guess anniversary, all these anniversaries again making me old. 15 years ago, a couple days ago, also Why Did I Get Married came out. Now I know you done seen Why Did I Get
Yeah,
Married.
that's my movie.
Okay, yes, honey.
shout,
I was about to
shout out
say,
to Tyler
friend.
Perry.
Shout out to Tyler Perry. So anyway, shout out to those movies. Y'all go. I mean, we can't stream those movies, but anyway. So listen, y'all. The premiere of Real Housewives of Potomac premiered. They always give Atlanta. Y'all got to step it up. Like they opened up the show. I mean, it's good. So the show is opening up with everybody talking about Ashley and Michael. You know they're getting divorced. Which I don't know if I'm
She
super
even got
excited
her a
about
black
it, but
man. Cause I saw
I
her
don't
with some black
know.
dude on TikTok talking about they been together for 2 years. Who was that?
Girl, I ain't seen that.
Was that
I
her?
ain't
Was
seen
that
that.
her
Well,
stylist or her gym person?
yeah, that had to have been because she was just on Watch What Happens Live. talking about she wanted to get with somebody at BravoCon,
Oh, okay.
and that was a day ago. So
Okay, go ahead, girl. Anyway.
or a couple days ago. But so they open up the show. Everybody's talking about how Ashley and Michael are in talks about getting a divorce. And Ashley is she's in the process of wanting to buy a house, but trying to buy a house with Michael. So everybody's like,
Okay.
how are you trying how are you trying to buy a house with Michael, but y'all getting divorced? This ain't no divorce. So, anyways, I feel like I wish you would have watched it, friend, but I feel like Karen hit the nail on the head when she said Ashley has learned how to play the game with Michael. Like, I really feel like she really bagged this man. I feel like she kind of loves him. They have 2 kids together, but at the same time, she's playing the game, getting her house, whatever she's doing.
I ain't mad at ya.
At you.
Do do do
Listen,
do
I
do
ain't
do
mad at
do
you.
do do do.
I ain't mad at you.
Ah,
Oh,
okay.
now listen.
And we call
Ashley.
that reparations.
Okay. I can't stand Ashley, but listen, sis. Do what you do.
Do what
Get
you
your
gotta do.
coin. Get your house. Do whatever you need to do.
If you laid under that and let that fuck you for several years, you deserve every penny that's owed to you.
And birth 2
And
kids.
gave him 2 kids with your body while he sat around and grabbed niggas' asses and felt on this guy's dick and talked to this chick and did
Hello.
this and it
Was in the
completely
hotel room, child. Just
embarrassed you on national
mhm.
TV looking like the gremlin that he is. I say take him to court, sis.
Oh my gosh, he does look like a
Yeah,
gremlin.
like he looks
He
like
looks
you
just
would
like the gremlin.
throw water on him. He'd be like that is so bad. You know what, guys? I know y'all probably don't believe this. Y'all probably do not believe this, but I genuinely do not be talking about people like this in my real life. This show gives me an opportunity to
Y'all stop. What he gonna do, friend, if you throw water on him?
he gonna,
I need to hear
he gonna
this.
turn into
The face. He does look like a gremlin. I knew he looked like something, but I couldn't put my name on it.
he looks like I'm melting in the face. I know that's
Oh my
Wizard of
gosh.
Oz. But yeah,
Well,
bye Michael.
everybody is questioning right now on the show. This is the first episode, mind y'all. Everybody's questioning if they're getting divorced because she's getting a house. But she did go and watch What Happens Live and confirm that they are separated and they have to be separated for at least a year in the state of Virginia before they can get a divorce. And it's already been 6 months. So I guess they are going to get a divorce.
I'm happy for her.
I am too. I am happy for her too. But also at the end of the premiere, go back and watch it. Giselle. So Mia is having a lymphoma scare. They found a lump and she goes to social media and posts that on social media, and so the girls are talking about how they feel like, is it cancer, is it not cancer, which and so they're like, well, we think that this is like she's trying to get attention. So Karen has a party at the end of the
Are any of
episode.
you bitches doctors?
Come on, listen. So Karen has a party, right? And Giselle can't wait with her messy ass. She can't wait for Mia to get there. Mia comes in. Mia can't even say hi. Giselle is already like, oh, is this what cancer, not cancer, looks like?
Girl, Giselle. Oh my god. I wish it was her that Monique got her paws on. Because who deserves it is Giselle and her messy ass, funky ass attitude in her mouth. Like, what else did she say?
Girl, I can't stand. First of all, I don't know why Giselle and Robin, because Robin was with her too, think
Of
that they have.
course, Robin don't have no personality, no backbone, no nothing.
Why do they feel like they have to okay everything? Like, oh well, Giselle's questioning her. Well, did you? First of all, so you did, so you didn't, so the doctors did say. So I don't have cancer because you didn't say I have cancer. Like Giselle, sit down. Like they're already starting. It's a lot. Anyways, Mia's already coming for her, and she's reading her in this
I
episode.
like Mia.
But the jury's still out on me for that. But I do like her in the moments that she can correct.
Right. I like that she can't that
Yes.
she doesn't back down from reading these hoes. Like
Yeah.
I I just want to embody one of the characters on these reality shows so bad. Giselle is one of the people that I would completely annihilate with my one moment to just embody
Seriously.
somebody, because she goes so unchecked so much, and it's just like y'all be letting her say this shit, get away with this shit, do this shit. Y'all not clocking nothing that she does, and it's annoying to me. Ugh.
Yeah. Me too. It's very annoying. So on the next episode, Mia's gonna finish reading her, hopefully for Field. And just Giselle and I can't. But they starting off strong, child. So we'll
Giselle like
see.
being read. She don't give a fuck. She's just gonna go on to the next mess.
And Robin is gonna just sit up there and be her puppet
Robin, you
and mock her.
lame.
Well, lastly, y'all, I'll update y'all on Real Housewives next week and let y'all know what Mia said. But anyways, lastly, in new music, of course, today is Thursday, so we don't have any new music yet because tomorrow's New Music Friday. So we do got some new music though from the Isley Brothers. The Isley Brothers, y'all, they coming through with the hits. Okay, if y'all haven't heard,
Girl, stop
the
playing.
legends, the legends are making a comeback with a new song called "Biggest Bosses," and I'm gonna play a clip for y'all so y'all can hear it real quick.
Girl,
Hold
this
on.
bullshit.
The richest niggas that they ever been, the biggest bosses that they ever was. I just hit the deal about another Benz, 300,000 on the car just because. Close the curtains when I'm riding in it, double 5% tinted like I'm hiding in it. Thinking about the millions when I lay back, richer than I ever was way back. Dreaming about my dog, wish I could bring back. Riding around the city in this new bag.
Can't compete how I'm coming. Cop a crib every summer.
Baby, listen.
Girl, this is
I'm
like
about to,
that. This is like that episode of the Boondocks when Thugnificent was trying out auto tune for the first time. Ron, Ron.
I done did it.
I love. Listen, the depth of my love for the Isley brother runs deep. You know they from St. Louis, so these is
Girl, I did
my
not know that.
niggas. Okay, why let? Can we just voyage to Atlantis? Can we just have these footsteps in the dark? I don't need y'all rolling in the Maybach with Ricky Rose. You know he produced that record. Like
Child.
and it sounds like Rick Ross produced
It
that.
definitely
It
does.
sounds like it's a joke. It's like this is somebody that's pretending to be the Isley brothers, but no, it's really them. And I ain't gonna hate on it. It's the beat is fire, but I don't need my grandpa Ron to come through with the trap hits. I just don't.
Child, y'all, this is a hit. Okay, the biggest beings that there ever was. Not an end. Listen, I can't. I have no words for Grandpa. Y'all go stream biggest, go stream Biggest Bosses, and that's all I got for the break room.
OMG. Oh, well, that is all for our show this week. Shout out to all of you who have been showing us love on social media. Thank you so much.
Keep it coming.
Keep it coming. We love you guys. You have anything, Anissa?
No, y'all continue to send us your fuck yous and keep hitting us up on social media. And we love y'all.
We love y'all, and we'll see you guys next week.
Next week.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.